This is a Nintendo Switch, and although you probably already know that, it has been out for almost a decade now, and it really shows its age. As of recent, Nintendo has finally announced their successor to the Switch, the Nintendo Switch 2, with a reveal trailer of what the console looks like, and also what seems to be the new Mario Kart. When I first saw the trailer, I originally thought this was Mario Kart 8 for a moment, which would be insane since Mario Kart 8 released on the Wii U over 10 years ago and has carried over to the Switch through Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. In just a few days, we will see a full reveal of this new console, alongside with a first look at some games releasing for it. So before this reveal trailer, I want to talk about my hopes for the games coming to this new console. So here's all my Switch games. Let's look at some games and see what would work best for this next console. Firstly, I want to talk about this. See, Super Mario Odyssey was the main reason why I wanted to Switch in the first place, and we haven't had a new 3D Mario game since, and you don't count. Just because Bowser's Fury is good, but it's quite short and it's just an expansion to 3D World, and we haven't had a full-sized 3D Mario game like Odyssey. Either a sequel or just a completely new 3D Mario game would be amazing, and that would absolutely sell the Switch too, because I would buy one just for that, to be honest. I also can't talk about 3D Mario without mentioning this. See, Super Mario 3D All-Stars was a limited time thing, which was really stupid. It was a compilation of Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy, with Super Mario Galaxy being my favorite Mario game of all time. I'm expecting to see the sequel to it, Mario Galaxy 2, on the Switch 2, because that wasn't included in the collection for some reason, since Mario Galaxy 2 is still a game. I prefer Galaxy 1, but Mario Galaxy 2, it's a good level design. Or a wild shot in the dark. The next 3D Mario game could have been Mario Galaxy 3, you know, a completely new Galaxy game. Although we've already had 2, so I don't think it would make sense. We'd end up getting like Odyssey 2 or something completely new, which I'd also be fine with, but I do like Super Mario Galaxy quite a bit. No, once was enough. Seriously. Since we already saw a new Mario Kart game, and the fact that Switch 1 games are playable on the Switch 2, the game should be completely finished now. However, I am pretty excited for the new Mario Kart, as we saw it holds up to 24 players, as shown by all the karts you can see on the trailer. So, we will definitely get new characters, and the characters seem to have redesigns too. I mean, Donkey Kong does look a lot more different, to be honest. So, new Mario Kart is set in stone, and I won't talk too much about this for now, because we already know this is coming to the Switch. From just looking at it and seeing the Switch 2's power, yeah, the courses look like they'd be a lot bigger. Like, even the backgrounds, the whole scene. So I think it'd be pretty cool. Now, you can't see a new Nintendo console without this game being on it. Yeah, the next game I want to talk about is Super Smash Bros., as obviously everyone's going to be talking about a Smash Bros. Game for the Switch too. Ever since the series was brought to life on the Nintendo 64, it's hard to discuss a new Nintendo console without a Smash Bros. Game. To be fair, the Switch 2 will be able to play Switch 1 games, as we've already seen before, so we could just play Smash Ultimate on there, since Smash Bros. Ultimate is pretty much the definitive Smash Bros. Game. And I won't really beg for a new one, since I still play Smash Ultimate, and I don't think I'll ever get tired of it. Although we could get one that completely cuts down on fighters, as, sorry to all you Fire Emblem fans, if there are any, but there is just too many Fire Emblem characters. Most of them are Echo Fighters or just copies. We just need like few characters from each series. Like, there's no characters from the Sonic the Hedgehog games apart from Sonic. Where is Shadow? And why the fuck is Waluigi not there? To make a definitive Smash Bros. Game, we just need a new one that has quality of life changes, and maybe some new fighters while cutting down on the unnecessary ones. Even a re-release of Smash Ultimate that only adds Waluigi to the game, re-released for full price, would be fine by me. Jokes aside though, a new Smash Bros. Game alongside Mario Kart could really redefine the console and sell it pretty well too. And I've got some pointers for some characters that I would like to see in a new Smash Bros. Game. I also want to know another game that I've been hoping for to come to not only the Switch 2 but just the Switch 1 really. I've been waiting for a new Tomodachi Life, because they remade Miitopia quite a while ago, and you can't just make Miitopia for Switch but not have Tomodachi Life. And as I'm recording this, just yesterday, there was a Switch Direct for like the Switch 1, as in the last final Switch Direct, just a week before the Switch 2 Direct, and they announced a completely new Tomodachi Life game. And I will be getting that with the Switch 2, even if there's a Switch 1 version. So this is just a short video I wanted to put together to put out some Switch 2 like hopes, you know, what I'm hoping for the console, because I will be buying it. And the Direct is in just a few days to finally show the console and some games coming out for it. I'm really hoping for a new 3D Mario, but that's it. That's all I've wanted. I guess I just have to wait and see for the Switch 2 Direct.